and it's your host, OG Carleone. What's up, man? Uh, I'm being quiet right now. I'm out back on the patio. I got my brother cooking and the kids running wild in there. So I stepped there and I was on YouTube and I was watching a blog of a cat talking about Chicago and the Cabrini Greens housing project. I think they were tore down in '03, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm mistaken, somebody correct me. Um, but I can remember seeing these projects almost 20 years ago, man, and it was like, damn, like, damn, like, this is a project. This shit was like, it was a skyscraper. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And coming from Florida, it was like breathtaking. Like, I've never seen like buildings so tall. First of all, being in Chicago and seeing the buildings so high and magnificent the way they were, I was breathtaking in itself. But to see housing projects just as tall skyscrapers, I'm like, damn. But I was living in Lake Station, Indiana, and I had odd jobs for the first year. I stayed there for like 3 years, but I had odd jobs, you know, and my baby mama ended up, her uncle was working at Methodist Hospital in Chicago, Midway, Chicago. That's all I know. I was young, maybe 19, so I just remember bits and pieces. Midway, Chicago, Methodist Hospital. If anybody know what I'm talking about, y'all let me know. But yeah, so I had to drive like 16 to 21 miles from Lake Station, Indiana, into Chicago, and all I did was go to the hospital, work my 8 to 12 hour shifts, and then go home. So I got so many stories. One time I got caught in a blizzard. I mean, listen, bro, I got some stories that I'm gonna share with y'all about my experiences living in Chicago and Lake Station, Indiana. Just my visiting there, and this was back in '01 or 2000. You know, I was just out of high school in '99, and yeah. But I can remember, man, being on the interstate, and we just had took a trip into Chicago, and we on the interstate coming from Indiana. And like I said, I'm a Florida kid, so I'm just riding. I'm looking. I'm sightseeing. I'm seeing all the tall buildings. Indiana got a lot of steel. You know, that's what steel, these factories and these big. And I'm seeing those in my mind blown. Like all these closed down factories and these mills and stuff. And I can just think about in the '70s, the '60s, and the '50s, and the '40s how these mills used to provide for a lot of families. But yeah, just being on the interstate and riding from Lake Station. Excuse me, y'all. Light my little blunt up, but riding and on the interstate, and I can remember my baby mama, my mama tapping me, hey DD, because they know I'm from Florida, they know I'm black, you know, and they like looking like, and I can remember them tapping me and saying, hey, look, we're on the interstate, and I'm looking to the right, and I'm like, God, oh my God. From the interstate, this housing project was bigger than the interstate. I'm talking about you can see it like, and I'm like, what is that? They're like, that's the ghetto. Like, that's the housing project. That's the ghetto. Like, and I'm like, there ain't no way. There's no way that's the ghetto, bro. They're like, yeah, bro, that's a housing project, bro. And I'm like, damn. Man, that shit was a skyscraper, bro. That shit was like, there's no building in Florida that's higher than that. I don't give a damn what city you go to. That was the highest building I've ever saw in my life. I'm from Florida. Never mind. Y'all know that. Bro, listen. And as we got closer, I started seeing like I've already seen the L trains and stuff like that. They go through the city, but as I'm 19, and so when I hear people talking about the L trains, and I can still remember how they look, and seeing the Sears Tower downtown, and I know the South Side is downtown too, and just from seeing blogs and stuff like that, and I'm like, damn, I seen that when I was 19. You know, I saw Crabrini Green's project, and it was magnificent, magnificent, y'all. I can see why a lot of people in Cabrini Greens were lost and mad when they tore down that home. 'Cause that, I ain't gonna lie, man. The way it looked from an outsider coming from Florida and being and seeing it with my own eyes, it was a magnificent sight to see. And I just want to share that story with my mind blowing game and let y'all know, man, that I experienced that. You know, Chicago is a beautiful place, man. It's a lot of stuff going on, and they really don't care. But they got beautiful black families there that carry our culture from the South. They love us. We're a part of them, and they are a part of us. I want my Chicagoans to know this Florida boy right here love y'all. I'm connected with y'all in some kind of way, somehow. I'm connected with y'all because I know that we all are a part of each other. And if y'all hear this message, my Chicagoans, let's stop the violence, man, because we're kings, man. Let's start loving each other. And y'all are powerful warriors. Let me say that first of all. Y'all not afraid of death. Y'all not afraid of anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? I admire that and I salute that. But all the death and the violence that's going on in Chicago, I'm not with that. You know, we can do so much better. So I just want to share that story time with y'all. Cabrini Greens housing projects. I got to see it in 2000, man. Like, it was incredible, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, they tore down that project. I know a lot of people were sad in that community. I know a lot of people were sad because that was man, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm pretty sure thousands of people, bro. Just imagine living in a community, bro. I'm from Florida, man. You ain't never seen that many people like that. Yeah, you see them spread it out throughout the city, and there's a lot of people in the South. But in one community, blocks, city blocks. I'm talking about 8, 9, 10 blocks, square miles. Cabrini Springs is acres. Like, to see this huge housing project. Imagine how many black people were down there that were connected to one another. And when they tore that housing project down, they just got separated, and that's where all the violence and stuff come from. Like, man, it's crazy. But yeah, man, this OG Corleone, I just want to share this mind-blowing experience story with y'all and let y'all know, yeah. But I got some more stories for y'all about Chicago if y'all want to hear. This Florida boy talk about it. Y'all let me know in the comment section, and if y'all like the video, all right? And I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, and remember, it's up. Yeah, it's up. It's up to you, and you can do anything that you put your mind to. All you got to do is think. Outthink your opponent. Life is chess, not checkers. Let's go. Life is better. I'm out. OG. Yeah.